Alright, what's up guys? So here will be another reference lap of Daytona, this time we're in the Mercedes. I have 90 liters of fuel in the car, so again, it's going to be another like race sort of lap. I am on the setups I sent you, which is RAR before the 24, although I'm using RAR before the 12, it's just my own personal one that makes it a little bit less unstable. Personally, I think just messed with the brake bias, and obviously I mess around with it, fuel a little bit and some other things, but for the most part it's the same stuff. So yeah, so we're gonna get into it. Let me put on pedals as well. There we go. So now you can see my pedal inputs. You should be able to see my steering inputs. I have both tire data things up. On the left you can see my relative, the overall lap time, right into my delta based on my inputs. So you can see I've done 2 laps so far, out lap and then 46.7, so hopefully we can beat that. But for now I'm just going to focus on driving nice, smoothly, getting my tires up to temp. And then we can go for the lap times. So, right off the bat, you'll notice I'm not sliding this car at all. This car hates to be slid. You just lose time as soon as you start sliding, much like most GT3s around here. You just lose all the time. So it usually means, for the most part, you just gotta be a little bit careful. So we're going down to 4th, we're taking it nice and slowly, working on the power really early. And you can see we got a marginally better exit than we did on our flying lap. This is time that will carry all the way down into the first corner. You'll see the tires are warmed up nicely. 25 psi all around except for the front left. That's fine. So the first corner, we're going to straighten it up. Go down to second. And then power out of it. So that wasn't a great example because I lost the rear end. For this one, much like the Ferrari, you want to go deep to begin with. Go down first, and then you can get the car rotating and get back on power. This one you go down to second. I enjoy letting the car coast for just a fraction of a second between getting off the brakes and getting on the gas. Just helps the car settle down a little bit and turn in quite a bit nicer. This one's almost more of an immediate change. What's really important is the car turned in really well that corner before the banking. So otherwise you're just going to start losing time all the way down the straight. And that's not at all what you want to do. So braking just after 3, we're going down into 3rd, taking a bunch of curbing. And you want to go on power and use up a whole bunch of the curb. I actually didn't use up a ton of curb, or as much as I should have there. So it's a little bit of a slower lap, but it's fine. Just basically showing you the basics. And we'll try and get faster from here. One thing I noticed about this car in particular is that it's a lot faster on the straight, but the instability is awful, especially getting off the brakes. So even that exit was a lot better. We still went deep into the corner. Still, 3 tenths up on our time. Let's see if we can carry it all the way to the finish. Again, using all the runoff on the exit there. It's very important to make sure this car is not sliding whatsoever. Fortunately, we overslowed for that corner right there, and we lost about a tenth and a half. So we're flowing it through. Still up on our best time though. So again, we're a little bit slow through the bus stop chicane, but you can see we use a lot more curb. End up getting a little bit better of an exit. You carry a lot of speed through that chicane, a lot more than you think, especially with the front engine nature of this car, where it feels very, very planted through there. So we're going to do one more lap. On the brakes, nice and hard. Trying to get in. You can see, actually almost overslowed down for that corner. But in the end we did, and we're already 4 tenths up. So again, down to first. There we go, hit the lead apex. Get back on power. Didn't do it particularly well, so we're losing a little bit of time, but that's okay. Cut that curb just a little bit. Hard braking down to second. The car kind of coast through to get it turned in. It's settled. Get back on the power very nicely. Again, down to second. Just kind of want to flow through the motions. I'm actually letting the car run out a little bit wider than I normally would like to, but it's okay because I didn't let the car slide. Still managed to get on the power nice and early, so we're still gaining time all the way down the straight. So again, just a bit after the 3, use all of the curving. Got a lot more speed through this time. So, no cut whatsoever, using all the curving, so use it. Look at that, we're 4 tenths up on the time for 46.3. Again, not the best time. I believe I could probably get into the 45s. But, I could definitely use a bit more practice, and haven't been driving the entire best. But hopefully this has served well as a reference lap, but hopefully it helps.